تعد ولا يعد.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الصلاة والسلام على أشرف خلق الله وإمام المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. أبنائي الطلاب، بناتي الطالبات، الأمهات الأكارم، الآباء، الأمهات الكريمات، الآباء الأكارم، يسعدني ويشرفني أن نواصل منقطع من حديث في برنامج الحصص المدرسية مع اللغة الإنجليزية. The last thing that we have done something related for report speech, and we have two ideas about report speech related for the affirmative sentences and the interrogative sentences or questions. And we have set for report speech as general, there are 3 rules, and for report questions, in addition to the 3 rules, we have 2 rules. Now we are going to continue our work, and we are going to see something very important here to finish report speech. As you see in the example, here we are going to know how to report orders, advice, and request meant. Order, advice, and request meant. As you see here, we have many examples related for different ideas. The first example, the teacher said to Ali, "Move it now." The second example, the pupil said, "Please don't hit me." The third example, the man said to her, "You must accept." The fourth example, her mother said to her, "Keep silent." The fifth example, the teacher said, "Do it now." The last example, or example number 6, the doctor said, "You should stay here." As you see here, we have many sentences, many sentences related for orders, advice, or request meant. And now we're going to see, for the first question, the teacher said to Ali, "Move it now." And as you see, the teacher and Ali, the relationship between the teacher and Ali, this means that Ali is a pupil or a student. A pupil or a student. And the teacher here is above Ali. And all the things that which is going, or the speech between the teacher and Ali, is going to be order. Is going to be order. Why? Because the teacher can order his students or his pupils. The teacher said to Ali, "Move it now." Here we are going to report them. We are going to report the word choose physical by the teacher to Ali. And when I'm going to report this, I'm not going to use all the rules which we have done before. Now, here, there are very important things that you have to put in your mind. Move it now. As you see in this example, this example, it consists of verb, adjective, and adverb. Object, and adverb. The teacher said to Ali, here, if I'm going to report this sentences, is going to be like this. I have to begin, the teacher ordered Ali. And move it now is going to be like this. To move it, then. Here, the reported sentence for me. The teacher ordered Ali to move sorry, the teacher ordered Ali to move it. Then here the reported sentence for me, and this is order. The pupil said, please don't hit me. Here the pupil said, and it can be a pupil said for his teacher. Pupil said for his teacher or for her teacher. As you see, the pupil said. Here I have to begin with the pupil. The pupil requested. I have to give the object of this sentence or not. It is not important. But here it can be an object. The pupil requested, please don't hit me. Here, please, I'm not going to mention it here. Don't hit me. This is the most important thing for me. And I have to change it like this. The pupil requested not to be hit. Here, the pupil requested not to be hit. Don't hit me. This is request mean. This is request mean. طيب, the man said to her, you must accept. The man said to any girl, for example, you must accept. Someone rejects something, and here someone is going to advise. And I have to begin with the man. The man advised, as you see here, the difference between the verb and the noun. Advise here is going to be a noun. Advise here, it is a verb, and it is in the past simple. The man advised her, you must accept. To accept. This is the reported sentence. The man advised her to accept, as you see here. Her mother said to her, keep silent. Some girl talking to her mother. And her mother wants her not to give any word more. She asked her to keep silent. Here is going to be order. Why? Because any mother can order her daughter not to talk. Here, بقول her mother ordered her to do what? To keep silent. To keep silent. This is the report sentence here. The teacher said, do it now. Do it now. It's going to be one of two. Order or advice. We have to use one of two. For example, I can say the teacher ordered any object. Ordered me, ordered him, ordered her, ordered them, and so on. It doesn't differ. Not mentioned. The most important thing for me, I have to think about the sentence. Do it now. Here, the teacher ordered, do it now to be done, ordered it, it to be done then. The teacher ordered it to be done then. Here I give the report sentence for this sentence. The doctor said, you should stay here. This is going to be advice. Says that there is someone ill, and he met the doctor, and the doctor said to him, you should stay here. This means there is very important things you have to say in hospital, or you have to stay with the doctor, because if you don't stay, there is something bad is going to be for you. It's going to happen for you. Here the doctor said, or the doctor advised, can be like this. The doctor advised advised her, you should stay here. Advise her to stay. To stay where? Here is going to be changed into there. It's going to be changed into there. As you see here, this is ordered, advice, and request meant. When we are going to change them from direct to indirect, we are not going to use all the rules that we have before. And there is something very important for me. You have to know how to use the infinitive with to and the infinitive without to. As you see here, all of these sentences, the direct sentence, we use the verb here, infinitive without to. When we are going to report it, we have to use, infinitive with to. Infinitive with to. Let us see. Let us use another color to be clear. Here, move, we change it into to move. Don't, not to be. Guys, here we have must accept. Here the verb without, infinitive without to. Here we change it infinitive with to. You have to put in your mind this. This is very important thing for you when you are going to change from direct, order, advice, or requestment to indirect. You have to put in your mind these things. 5. Let us see here. Keep, to keep. To be done. There is something that have to be, here we have done, related for the object and the subject of the sentence. Here, as you see, stay, we change it into to stay. There is very important thing you have to put in your mind. Let us see here. For all the reported questions, or for all the reported that when I'm going to have them, how I have to use them. When I find, you say that you find them in exam, and you want to solve some questions in exam. And your exam, here in exam, the report speech is going to be like this. The sentence, we call it transformation sentences. Transformation sentences. The students know them by A and B sentences. A and B sentences. Here we have sentence A, and we are going to change it by using another sentence similar to sentence A. For example, here I have in sentence A, Ahmed said, I am a pupil. And I have sentence B like this. Was written in the margin of the sentence. And we want me to do something. What I'm going to do? Here, I'm going to do something like this. Ahmed said, here I have to write Ahmed, A stand for Ahmed, said that Ahmed said that I am a pupil have to be changed, and we have to use our rules. I have to be changed into he. Ahmed said that am have to be changed in something related for he, and have to be in the past. That he was. And as you see it in the margin, put it here in the margin. Ahmed said that he was a pupil without change. He was a pupil. Here, I change from direct speech to indirect speech. Was this something that very important for anyone that is going to sit for Sudanese certificate exams? Here, you have to put in your mind. This one of the things that you have to put them in your mind, and remember that when you have a question like this, means that you are going to give the report sentences from direct sentences. Okay, let us see here. Fatma said, I was here. I was here. As you see, this sentence in the past. I was here. This sentence in the past. And I have, in the margin I have been. And I'm going to report this sentence. Here, F stand for Fatma. Said that ID have to be changed, something related for Fatma. Here, she. And as you see, the tense of this sentence is past simple. I have to change it into past perfect. And when I'm going to change it, you have to use this. Fatma said that she had been there. Here have to be changed into snow there. Fatma said that she had been there, as you see. Ali asked her, how old are you? Ali asked her, this is questions. Ali asked some girl or some woman, how old are you, about her age. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's going to be something critical for someone to ask a girl or a woman about her age. So problem really. Ali asked her. A stand for Ali. Asked her. How old? How old she was? How old she was? How old she was? This is the report question. Sorry, here have to be something like this, and here Full stop. Fatma asked him. Fatma asked him, can you speak English? Can you speak English? We have F stand for Fatima. F stand for Fatima. Ask him. And as you see here, the question begin with one of the helping verbs. This means that yes or no answers questions. Yes or no answers questions. I'm going to report it. You have to put in your mind. You have to use one of two. If or whether. Here I have to use if. The second thing that I have to put in my mind, Fatma asked him. Fatma asked him if he can have to be changed into could. The past of can. If he could speak by itself. Speak without changing. Why? Because any verb which comes after one of the auxiliaries or models have to be infinitive without to. Fatma asked him if he could speak English. If he could speak English. And here I change. Full stop. Let us see more examples here. The teacher said to us, don't make noise. And we have not in the margin. We have not in the margin. When I'm going to change this, I can say the teacher ordered. Why? Because any teacher can order his students or his pupils. The teacher ordered us. Don't make noise. Here, when I'm going to change it, not to make noise. Not to make noise. This is the report. Not to make noise. Sorry. Let us see here example number 6. The boy said, come back to me. The boy said, come back to me. Here we have him. And I can say the boy requested someone relate to him. The boy requested his friend, for example, or his brother, for example, to do what? To come back to whom? To him. Here, the reported, as you see here. As you see, we talk about reported speech. We talk about reported speech. For our lessons, which we have done, first of all, we know how to change affirmative sentences. Second, we know how to change interrogative sentences, and we divided interrogative sentences into two groups. The first one, we call it the WH questions. The second one, we call it yes or no answers questions. And after that, the last thing that we have done, we have idea about how to give report for order, advice, and request meant. The most important thing for you, first of all, when you are going to give the report speech for any one of the tense or for any sentence, you have to remember, basic of all, go back to the pronouns, the lesson of the pronouns, and put it in your mind. Why? Because you are going to use it here. The lesson related for tenses, and as you see, any things we have here depend completely on your knowledge of the tense. The third thing, you have to know how to change the adverbs. This is most important thing. And for the second time, I say that anyone have idea about the tense, this means that you have idea about English language. If you have no idea about the tense, this means that you have no idea about English language. Go back and have idea about the tense. Here, going to stop for today. الأمل إن شاء الله اللقاء بكم في حصة قادمة. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.